Hey, George, you know what?
You
know what?
What?
We're live.
What? I'm not live.
Well, you are, just your voice.
Just my voice. My voice is live.
Okay. Well, that's part of you. We're live. Hey, everybody. Okay. Hey, John here with GenXGrownUp. I got my buddy George. He is on the voice chat here with me as well. And we're taking a look at Lunar Lander Beyond. Brand new, I'll say interpretation, continuation, reboot, whatever, of the original Lunar Lander, the vector-based arcade game that had to be 79? I didn't do my research ahead, but something like that. And so this one, though, unlike the Recharge games, this is like a story-based, like things are happening and there's a narrative taking place and characters and character progression and stats and stuff as you use the mechanic of Lunar Lander, which pretty much was just put in enough quarters so you have enough thrust to not crash.
Right. Which was released in 79, August of 79.
Woo!
So.
Look at that. I'm going to pretend that
it's almost
I'm
like you have
smart.
a research assistant on call.
Yep. Verified. Verified. Now, I will rely on you guys in the live stream to let me know how the audio levels are, if you can hear George or can't, or if you can hear the game okay or can't. Right now, I hear some Lunar Lander music going. And, hey, look at all these people. I see Montreat Sharp. I see MC Murr is here. Alan.
Yeah.
Dark Ride. Haunted Mansion. Craig.
Somebody
Owl.
calling out Bill Cosby. That's a little scary.
That's got to do with it. Was he a Lunar Lander fan? I don't
Murr is already deleting stuff. Lee might be a bot. Who knows?
MC Murr, on the lookout. Thank you, buddy. So I have played this for a couple hours, and I'll tell you,
expert status.
Well, I played the demo. That had to be maybe February or March that demo dropped, and I was, this is okay. Now that I have the full game and I played it for about 3 hours or so, stuff is happening. It's not just lunar landing. There's a lot. Like in my saved game, I'm on Mars already. So it's beyond the lunar part, which changes the physics, of course, because of the different sized orbital body. And anywho,
I mean, you're way past me. I got I think 3 steps into the tutorial and blew up the ship and said, "Okay, I'll wait for John to play."
So I will get into this, but I will mention that we have early access to this game. It releases tomorrow. We have 3 copies of the game, Steam keys available. Like to win at some point during the live stream, you're going to put in the chat hashtag GXG, that stands for best YouTube channel ever, GXG Lander. Hashtag GXG Lander. Put that in the chat, and tomorrow we'll go back through the chat and we will pick 3 winners at random.
Winners?
That's country for a window. 3 winners. Check the winners, they're all rolled up.
Right.
We'll be checking and giving away 3 copies. You could be a lucky winner. So over in the community tab of YouTube channel is where you'll find that. Keep an eye on that.
And we have 3 keys, and I'm only claiming 2 of them. So 1 lucky person.
No, you can't have any. We're giving away 3.
What?
Yes. So sorry, Charlie.
That feels unfair.
Yeah. Employees of GenXGrownUp not eligible for these contests. So. All right, what do you say we quit yammering and get into a little bit of Lunar Lander Beyond?
We might as well.
Yeah. So start a new campaign. So we have a continued campaign. So I want to start a new one, though. So you can see there's my file 0. I love that it's all like floppy disks with a notch out of it and everything. It says hour 20, so I played twice. So probably, about 2 hours I played into this. So I'm going to just do an empty one. And we're going to start file 1.
Okay.
We'll do easy mode because I'm a pansy.
I like the Pegasus Aerospace Corporation, that thought behind it. I don't remember any of that from the original game.
Oh, no. That's all new for this. No, Jeremiah, not done yet. Still working on it.
Whip!
Yeah, get busy, monkey.
PSS Beckett, Captain. I am your AI assistant, Hara.
Okay, so we have an AI assistant. It's this little robot. There's a lot of dialogue between missions. I'm not going to read it all to you.
This was the part that bothered me about the interface. Remember I was telling you about this? Because there's the person sitting there in the chair that I think is part of the conversation, maybe, but they're covered up completely by the dialogue.
So
just move it to the upper left corner.
I remember you said that, and I think at no point, and that is supposed to be you. You're right. Underneath the chat, but you never speak here. In this
it's you other people.
So there's that executive talking, then there was your AI talking. This is very funny, though. Here's this executive talking, and he gets cut off. You can think of Pegasus as a pyramid. Like a pyramid scheme. So she cuts him off in a second. The best part of this dialogue is coming up here. Pegasus is a bad company to work for.
Above them are captains like you, who need to utilize high throughput.
Well, yeah, they put you in ships that don't have good controls and get crashed.
Here it is. In accordance with my mission preservation algorithms. Because 82% of captains who watch the message choose early retirement. Because it's such a bad company. So, look, when you win this game and play it, you can read all this dialogue. And by the way, I'll say in later cutscenes, oh, look at this pretty thing. In later dialogues, you don't even see that character in the scene down there. So
I have to say, I really appreciate the animation style. I don't know why, but it brings me back to 80s, 90s animation.
With higher frame rate.
Well, sure.
Yep. Yeah, it reminds me of like a Robotech cartoon or something.
Welcome to Training Ground 5.
Okay, this is the training ground, and I've added a little controller thing so you can see when I push buttons on my joystick, you can see how it controls, and she's teaching us. So right now, you just have a thrust, and you have a single power you're going to get. So the right thruster, lunar lands you can fly, you can steer, and we're going to grab this new ability, which is the best ability, by the way, to have in Lunar Lander. It's a stabilizer. I'd love to have this in asteroids. It'll stop you from going crazy directions.
But you will be able to change it to any button you want.
Mappable controls is another thing that I think is hella awesome. So, look, I can be crazy, hit the Y button, stabilizes me.
Now for the hard part.
That's so cool.
Yeah. How much I would have really loved to have that in the original game. Oh my god.
All right, so now they want us to go through some little beacons. So I've learned some things playing this a lot. Little adjustments. Laying on the thruster is not the way to go, like almost ever. Most of the time, if you do that, you're going to be using your stabilizers, because if you look at the controller on the screen, I'm just tapping it. Oh, and I already kind of got out of control, but stabilizer is awesome. Jeremiah say,
do you have a finite supply of stabilizers and thrusts like you did in the original game?
That's a great question. Yes, but this character you're playing has an ability that stabilizer does not use fuel.
Oh.
It's one of the core abilities you get. I think probably it's with the easy level.
Right, with the easy level, that makes sense.
So I like to use my stabilizers to land. It's much easier. I like how it zooms in when you land like that.
Mission. I never accomplished that first mission, by the way.
What? Come on, George.
No. I'm dead serious. Like, I went through 2 of the beacons and hit something and said, I'll wait for the live stream.
Oh. Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you might suck. Level up! Now I've gained Fast and Furious.
See, I'm now with everybody else. This is all new to me from this point forward.
Of course, the stabilizer is there. I've learned a new trait. Traits are passive abilities that help the pilot. And one of them I have is one random trait. So, so it's different. So I got a random trait. I didn't realize the one I got was the stabilizer doesn't cost money. Doesn't cost fuel. Traits are random, but you can re-roll the last earned trait to get a different one in exchange for credits. Oh, so you can re-roll
if you have a credit.
So let's look at my pilots. So I do. I have floaty, so that did come with it. Plus, I got Fast and Furious. Acceleration and final speed is greatly increased. Okay, that's fine. And these pilots are not even the same ones I had in my other playthrough. Even that is random. Huh.
But all their images are the same. So are they all twins? Have they gotten to that?
I think there are a few different ones. We just happen to get 2 of the same.
Okay.
I've seen some different ones, and you pick up more people. So let's continue. New campaign called Baby Steps.
All right. Earl J. Woods, I see you're in there and joining the contest to win a game key. Nice.
Hack the target, refuel your ship, grab the checkpoint, heal your ship, land safely. Simple. What could go wrong?
So Ted Adam Green wants to know if this is an Atari Recharged game.
It's not. It's not part of the Recharge series. It's well beyond that. It's a whole reimagining, I would call it, to have a story and
beyond.
everything. It's beyond. It's a beyond title. There you go. So you pick which pilot. Now, right now, there's no stress. Stress is added later. So your ship can take damage. You can heal that. But if your pilot, once they start calculating stress, once you get past the training, it reminds me, MC Murr is in the chat, there's a game he used to play, Darkest Dungeon, I think it's called, where the characters would get stressed over time as they get hurt and healed and hurt and healed. You'd have to give them some time off to get like mentally ready again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so your pilots get mentally damaged by running into stuff. It's crazy. Here you can pick one of 4 ships. We only have one right now. You gain those ships later in the game, as you might imagine. So.
Your next task is to guide a standard Pegasus lander through the. Although landing is by far the most dangerous.
Yes. Lots of chat. Lots of chat.
There will be no more time for.
And they teach you everything you know inside of the game. But the story progression, when you play it, don't skip that part because it's definitely worth seeing. So now they start to introduce this new element. So these are credits that are floating around. So I can pick those up as well throughout the course of my flying around. So little use of the stabilizer is always handy. Now, those are 100 credits apiece. Try to get as many of them as I can. And get within here to hack this little guy, and that's going to open this door.
Right now, there's a door blocking our way, but we can unlock it by hacking the console.
Look at there. We're in.
Wow. All right, so while you're doing that, I'm going to give everybody a little bit of information that we've gotten from Atari, if you don't mind, John.
Excellent. Yeah, thank you.
All right. So platforms. Everybody always asks us, where can I get this game and everything? John is playing this on Steam on a Windows PC.
Yep.
This game is also available on the Switch, the PS4, the PS5, the Xbox One, the Xbox Series X and S, as well as the Atari VCS. So, multiple platforms out there. I don't see things like GSP or 2600 Plus for obvious reasons because those are not set up for this. But yeah, it is a single player game. There's no multiplayer as far as we know. They don't have any plans for that. Originally developed by Dreams Uncorporated. I love that, Uncorporated.
Yep.
And we have a price to tell everybody in case you're unlucky enough to not win one of the 3 Steam keys.
Is that an accident? Was that on purpose? Haunted Mansion just said, "Do we know a price?"
Oh, did he? No, I didn't see that.
Is that a setup? You guys work.
We do know a price.
You're colluding.
$29.99 is the price at launch, so that will be tomorrow. And John, you just got $5 from Jeremiah wanting to know if there's anything to eat. I think he's referring
to crazy jelly beans and stuff,
or fire chips and everything. You know, I've been thinking there's a YouTube guy that I watch, and he now has his own hot sauce that gets made in Japan at this like special place. I'm thinking about buying a bottle of that for you and sending it over there because it's like got ghost pepper and everything else in it.
I've not done a hot sauce challenge in a little while. That's true.
That's true. Mansion says $30. That seems steep. What do you think, John? You've been playing this for 2 hours.
Yeah, and so my 2 hours, I would say, what am I? I think it said 35% is how far I've gotten through it. So, you got to figure it's like a 6 to 8 hour game or so.
Okay, so not your Corys.
Right. So replayability though, it's a lot more than a reach. What's recharge? Is it like $15? What are they?
Yeah, round about that.
Yeah. There's your pin, by the way, Jeremiah. Thank you for your support. There's way more to the game than the recharge titles. I'll say that. I mean. So is it half of a AAA title? It's a little high. The good news is you can win it for free here today. So
true. It feels like a $24.99 would be easy buy, but a $19.99 might be a insta
buy. Yeah, I think a $20 is instant. Yeah. So
yeah,
it feels a little higher, especially considering the price we're accustomed to getting these Atari games for. Now, little point out. I have in the upper right. You can see I have this map, and it tells me where I need to go. So I've already found the landing pad, but it has a little arrow that shows me my next objective out there. So.
Oh,
I've
do you
been
know
burning
what I
through a few-
appreciate the most about that map?
What?
That the radar little highlight is spinning around it like a real radar.
Yeah,
I
isn't that
love
neat?
that. No game does that in a long time. That's awesome.
Yep. So.
Oh, you're about to crash into that without that
The
stabilizer.
stabilizer helped me. Yeah, that's the deal. That's why it's so good.
Mm.
Stabilizer's so cool. Little tap, 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 and you're in. Mission accomplished.
How-
You did it.
That's awesome. How sensitive is the landing? Because on the original Lunar Lander, my God blew up almost every time. I never got Eagle 1 safely down.
If you come down too hard, you will take damage. But keep in mind, some things will destroy your ship. Most things will just do damage to your ship. So it won't necessarily destroy it.
Congratulations, Captain.
So yes, if you land
The
hard,
bucket's
you won't
corporate
explode
account has
necessarily,
been
unless you just
credited for the
absolutely
mission,
crank on it.
minus the cost
But
of
if you
repairs
come in
and
hot, you
damage to
will hurt.
merchandise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Completing
But with the
the training
stabilizer, it's
without
a
a
moot
major
point.
incident places you in the top.
So it explains how
we've
you
got
can
a-
score.
As you meet your monthly earnings quotas.
Go ahead. I was just going to say, we've got a question that I just saw.
Okay.
Somebody asked, what do they estimate the gameplay at as far as length of time?
So I just did my spitball on that. So having
Right.
played a couple of hours, mine says I got about 30-something%. So I would expect a 6 to 8 hour play time just to go straight through it. Now,
Was that on the easy mode, though?
Yes, it is the easy mode. Right. Yeah, I did not step it up to the harder modes. I'll tell you what else there is. The first few. So when I played the demo, remember I told you at the beginning, if you just joined us, I was saying that when I played the demo, I was not as impressed with this game. However, now that I've played it, I start to see, because the tutorial just shows you 2 or 3 different kinds of missions, just landing, landing, landing. But there's lots of different things you can do, lots of different ways, and other missions to do that, protect people or pick up pilots or whatever. It's not just landing. Landing becomes a means to an end, not the entire goal. So there's more to do, which I appreciate. So funny, Glenn had just asked, how can we get a chance to win? And immediately the stream bot popped it in there. There's how you win.
There you go.
So this is one, George, that you got to apply the gas to. You can't just fiddle around because you're racing another vehicle and it will teach you control. So now I pick who I want to take with me. Now, since they're not taking any stress, I'll just keep keeping the same guy, keep building him up. You can also go in and equip your abilities. So I have this stabilizer that's mapped to the Y key, but we just earned, did we earn one more? We haven't picked up another one yet. These are all the abilities you can pick up, and you can map them to whatever button you want. It reminds me of like Zelda, how you can map your hook shot to whatever button you want.
Right.
Yeah, so it was kind of like that. I appreciate that about it. Now, I don't have any other abilities yet, but we're going to get them.
Captain, it may be helpful to know that the business of normal landings.
Yes, landing is
in order to meet
unprofitable,
company
so we have to meet
and
quotas,
also
purchase luxury items like
luxury
air
items
and
like
water.
air
Just
and
you have to get
water.
performance bonuses.
are given
They're given for
various
goals like finishing fast,
such as finishing a mission
minimal
rapidly.
damage, things
In
like
this
that. So let's skip through this and get on to gameplay.
Taking a look at some of the information they gave us, John, behind the scenes, and one of the things that they're really proud of appears to be that narrative that you were talking about at the beginning.
Yeah,
They're-
and it's good. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, they're saying that was a main focus of the development of the game.
So here I am. I got to keep ahead of this blimp thing. Oh no!
Troy, I see you put GXG Lander in there. I don't know, but you might want to check the capitalization part because the thing that we use to scrape the chat might care about that. So if you want to sign back in with hashtag uppercase GXGL and then lowercase Ander, just to be safe.
Almost made it through. Now I didn't get many of the bonus points, but I am making it through way ahead of the blimp. So this is the kind of other missions that I started to find that oh, there's way more to do. Whoa, stabilizer is so good.
Mm-hmm.
I try to plot a trajectory to get some of those, but as you can see, I'm not great at it.
It's not easy.
Here's a couple credits. The red ones are the main ones because I think those are worth 10 of the green ones. They're 1,000 points.
All right, so Glenn Baisley has a question.
What's up, Glenn?
He's asking, does it support mouse/spinner controls or only gamepad?
Joystick, to the best of my knowledge, it's not designed for some other control scheme. So I would expect, yeah. No. I didn't try it, but there's no mention of it, so I would expect you need to use a controller. Or keyboard is workable too.
I remember when I first loaded it up, it specifically called out gamepad and is like, this game is best played with a gamepad. So you may be able to do it with a keyboard, certainly mapping and whatnot, but
new ability.
It feels like that they designed it intentionally to go with
It's
gamepad, Xbox, PSP controller.
Exactly my feeling. Yep.
Kumbang, if I keep typing, do I get more entries?
Well, we won't disqualify you. How about that? Now, gonna work our way around. Oh, there's some red ones. We definitely want those. There, 1,000. Yeah, and there's my landing spot. Coming in. Don't care how hot. Stabilizer. There we go. A couple of taps, and you're down. Awesome.
That stabilizer almost feels like a cheat compared to the original game.
Captain,
I kind of thought that myself. Until I got to later missions, you just could not do it without that in later missions.
In the event that a mission is a failure, there are the Pegasus Corps.
Yeah, so penalties for failing, they explain that stuff to you. Pay a fee to cover the chance to retry, things like that. So, yeah, even failed missions count toward missions because, like, when you put somebody on administrative leave to recover, they're out for X number of missions, and those count missions you play with other people, succeed or fail. Earl's saying, I hope there was a ship more like the LEM, like the Lander.
Right.
We can look at the outlines in a second. I've only ever used the first ship so far. In my saved game, I'm about to unlock the new Dragonfly, but I haven't gotten there yet. But I will show you. So here are the 4 ships. So nothing looks like a LEM, but man, what's that one on the right? It's like a shadow ship for Babylon 5 or something.
That's what I was just thinking.
Were you? Yeah.
It's like a cross between the B5 ship and the Predator's mouth.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. So I got a new ability. I got this tractor beam. So now I can map it.
Ooh.
So I'm going to do that here. So I'm going to pick the tractor beam. And then you say you want to mount it to X, Y, or A. Up to you.
Cool.
So I'll put it over here on X.
I like how they make that easy to figure out. Because some games, the mapping stuff is confusing as hell.
Yep.
We got a question from HMansion999 saying, has there been any news on the Atari handheld? The one that looked like it had a paddle and mini trackball on it.
I'm in regular communication with my arcade, and nothing new to announce. However, it's well in development. I hope to. I'll tell you, before it's released, we will have more news on it. So there's stuff coming, just nothing we can share yet. So yeah, that's still coming along. That's basically one of their 3 flagship items they showed at CES this year. So I'm sure they're putting a lot of energy into it. So this mission, George, rescue the survivor, then land safely. So we have to. So this is where that map is going to come in really handy. The radar you like, the swoop, because it's going to point to where you go to get that guy, and then once you get him, it'll point. So it's more than just a radar. It's also like a waypoint. Like it shows you the general direction. So
I missed an earlier question too. Jeff Leno asked, is the fuel level under the Xbox controller that you have superimposed on the graphic?
Oh, it may be. Yeah, it may be. Yeah, it just occurred to me. I'm probably over some of that. Yep. So let's get into the game, and you will see. I don't know how much is covered up. Go peek. Yeah. So the I'm going to crash here because I'm looking at something else. That's all right. Yeah, those 2 meters that say 98 and 100%. That's the first one is health, and the second one is fuel. Yeah. So.
Channel of the Yars wants to know, is there any hope of Atari canceling Yars Rise? Nobody wants a reboot of the Xbox 360 game.
I don't know why people think it's a reboot of the Xbox 360 game. I guess they think that because the art style is similar, but that game was an on-rails shooter. This is a Metroidvania multi-screen platformer. So But I will say, Yars Rising doesn't feel incredibly Yarsy right now. However, Way Forward, the company making it, is known for some really good work. So I'm reserving any judgment. I've seen a lot of prejudging just because it has that anime style, but gameplay's what matters. Ugh, ouch, the most to me.
Bump.
Yep. Yep. Oh, so there's a checkpoint, that little disc. There we go. So now you need to go down there because you see the little arrow around your radar. A little yellow arrow on the outside.
Yep.
That's how you know where you need to go.
There is definitely some fuel gauge thingies underneath your...
It is, yeah. So
Yeah.
there are two of them. The fuel is the lower one. So sorry I'm over that. The you can see it's 92% is my health and 85% is my... you can see the ends of them. You just can't see the left side of them, right?
Right.
So there's the survivors. So we're going to land and pick those guys up. Zoom in, and plus, it reminds me of Choplifter here. Check this out.
I was just wondering.
Doop, here they come.
That's cute.
The guys.
They all got stars.
Yep.
Look at how cute they are. I was reading in some of the information that was sent over to us about the stress mechanic that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Apparently, when you develop stress because you bump into objects or whatever,
Yep.
it's going to change your visual on screen to make it more obscured when you're flying around, because I guess it's trying to simulate how you would feel if you were under stress as a pilot in these situations. That's very interesting.
Wait till you see
I
it.
like that idea.
It's kind of creepy. And apparently, if your stress gets too high, you'll just fly out of control. Like your pilot will just lose it. I've not done that before.
Glenn Just, what is John playing this on? So we talked about this a little while earlier, Glenn. John is playing this on a Windows PC through Steam. They have several different platforms. I'll go over them again. PC, which is actually, they have it both on Steam and Epic Game Store. So it's going to be released on both of those. Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X or S, and the Atari VCS.
Did you see my cool tractor beam?
I was reading. I see it now, though.
Yep. So if you just, it comes out of the back of your ship, but you can pick stuff up you passed by just applying it there. It's handy.
It's like you're giving yourself an astral enema.
Interesting.
Tales from the Jungle and Waste. Don't forget your hashtag to get the entry.
Yep. Hashtag that mofo.
That's right.
Coming in for a landing. We're coming in hot. Thrust, thrust. There we are.
I just want to see the ship break up like it did in the old game.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get to see it. I have great confidence you'll get to see it.
One of the rescued engineers.
So what we're
MC Mer.
on speaking with you.
Astral Enema is
My
next
analysis
stream's game.
shows that he will not stop complaining
I don't know that one.
until he is able to talk to you.
I'm wondering how much we're going to charge for that.
Fortunately, he never
So
passed
since
by
you were
an
talking
active
about it,
furlough.
and the bot was
And
just
so I
saying,
was
let's
unable
pop this
to
up right
resolve the
quick. So the
situation
hashtag
myself.
GenXGlander, a chance to win
He
one
is
of
waiting
3
in the
Steam
briefing room.
keys. We'll be giving this away in the next
you the
day or
real
two
captain?
by pulling from the
Ran that
chat
ship
here.
forever.
So be sure you get
I
your
thought there was no actual
chat in. Make sure
Anyway.
you hashtag.
Here you are. Right
Vote
before I came
early
up
and
from
vote
the
often.
surface, I got a message from an old pilot buddy of mine.
So we're going to pick up this pilot.
I have retrieved
Again,
his
when you play
sent-
this game, you
my
can read through the
suggestion.
story, and you do want to read through the story. I'm skipping it because reading through it doesn't make for a captivating live stream. And I know what's happening, so I can tell you about it. So slowly gaining some abilities, gaining some XP for this pilot, and every time you level up, you get a random special ability. So now I have Turbo Boost. That's the new thing that I picked up in the last game. So if I want, I can go into ship capabilities, equip abilities, and I have Turbo Boost, a new thing. And you can only map it on certain ships. It's either Beetle, Spider, or Mantis. Not every ship, so not everything is compatible with everything. Just like, I got a Dodge, I got a Ford or whatever. Certain things work on certain ships. So this Turbo Boost thing, I didn't find a great use for it because it really sends you out of control, but it does work, and I'll show it to you in a second. So this,
Got a couple of comments.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Thomas says, during the Atari stream with the developers, they said the stress mechanic was toned down from earlier in development, so that'll be interesting to get your thoughts on that when we get to see it.
Yep.
And then Channel of the Yars is trying to enter a contest for Yarian. He has hashtag GXG Yarian. I don't know what we're giving away in that contest,
Well,
but
that's a guaranteed loser. I would like to apply for a contest that's not taking place. Although, if there's, it would be the only entry, so you got that going for you.
that's true.
Yep. So, this is a new mission. Things are looking up. Fly through the beacons and rescue this pilot that is stranded on this at this station. So away we go. You pick who you want to send. Again, it's not a problem right now because I have no stress, but it really comes into play a little later. So I'll skip through all the dialogue. You can learn that.
I like how it had the pilot's name because, that's theoretically, if you rescue them, they get added to your roster.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pick up several people and they get added to the roster. Yep. Yeah, this one we're saving now becomes a pretty constant member of your crew and trains the other pilots. So this is one with a lot of space debris, as you see, floating around. So you got to watch out for that stuff.
Yeah, that's not just background imagery. That's
no
stuff that can damage you.
You know what else that art style reminds me of is Worms.
Yes,
A
very
little bit.
much so.
Everything is kind of curvy,
Yeah. Cell shaded kind of feel.
Yeah, just feathering the controls is the way to go here. Oh, I should show you the turbo boost. Whoa! See what that happens when you do that? And it takes a while to stabilize from. So I'm sure there's going to be a level later where I'm going to have to go fast like that. So
yeah, like through a tunnel that has like chompers or something in it.
Who designed this shit? Again, making my way through the debris field, through all of the beacons. Hey, JC. Waiting for this game on PS5.
Tomorrow for $29.99, it can be yours.
The wait's nearly over. I tell you what I like about this. It's an action game. If I had two hands free, I'd put ear quotes there. Action game. But it's really slow and methodical, and you can take your time and kind of plan a little bit because it's that inertia, the gravity, just like Lunar Lander.
Well, and it has that same feel like what you imagine the pilots must have had to do small adjustments,
plan ahead,
small course corrections, planning ahead, talking with people on, at mission control.
There. Now see that health up there? I've taken damage, but I've picked up enough recovery damage that I'm back to 100%. And you can actually get over 100% on some of your stats, I have noticed.
Really?
Yeah.
JC's going to be getting the physical disc option for his PS5.
Nice.
He grabs it.
Oh, man. Have you seen that they have the vinyl soundtrack for the Atari 50? But it was like $60. And I'm like, I can't. I want it. I'm never going to listen to it. I just want it.
Current John, without his original job, can't afford it.
No.
Previous John would have bought it.
Bought stupid shit just because you mentioned it. Yeah. FOMO was more powerful than my budget back then.
Well, Streamlabs just reminded everybody to jump over to Patreon and become a patron for us over there on patreon.com/GenXGrownUp. So maybe if we get enough of those in the stream, I can let you buy that vinyl.
Boy. Wow. Can we earmark that? Is it one of those cost of sale things? First 4 patrons will go to finance. Yeah.
Or they could go to the merch store, which Streamlabs bought. Just let them know about too.
You know what's been selling good on the merch store is my Pixel Fruit shirt.
I saw that. Like a whole bunch of sales came through on that one. That was nice.
Yeah. It's a design, and that's the design of a shirt that I have that isn't available anymore. That I redesigned and made available to people because I was wearing it. Like, where can I get that? And I'm like, not a link to it. So here, get it from us.
There you go.
Mansion said, I wonder what's on the Atari 50 vinyl. I mean, I guess like the in-menu music is what I would expect. The soundtrack they made for that stuff was my expectation.
And he also says we need a digital copy as well. I'm guessing you get that from playing the game.
Yeah, well, you could
kind of the digital.
You could go and capture it, right?
Yeah.
You can swipe it for the game assets. Now, see, I'll call attention to. I always show you after it goes away, but you see a little yellow arrow there that shows you generally where you're going. I know I'm following these little nuggets, but
Yeah, on the outside of the reticle. Yeah.
yeah. Whoa! I used that super boost because I was falling fast. I find this really relaxing.
I find it stressful.
Really?
Yeah, the original game was stressful for me, though.
Yeah. Well, me too. I would agree. You see the lightning bolt? That's fuel, by the way.
Oh, that's fuel. Okay.
Yeah. There's a few different pickups. There's these. Dang it! There's these credits as you've seen me getting. And then there's look like little Tylenol gel caps, little caplets, and those will heal your stress. I guess they're tranquilizers or something.
So I'm assuming that platform was not one you could have landed on.
That's a really good question. Like, can I land anywhere I want? I don't know. I wonder if I land properly. Let's find out. I want to know.
It's got like a spike that would stick you right in the.
Yeah, but I think what if I land on the
place.
side? I'm guessing no.
It's not zooming in, so that.
Yeah, I just took
and you
damage.
didn't have any.
So I tried.
You didn't have your landing gear. It wouldn't automatically
Look
deploy
what you
it.
did to me, George. You hurt my ship.
I know. Right?
Uh-oh, Jamie's talking a little bit about that vinyl.
He is. So, says for this unique project, Atari teamed up with composer Bob Baffy, who worked on many classic video game soundtracks, to compose rearranged classic themes and new tracks.
Damn it! Now I want it more. Thanks, Jamie.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Lieutenant Sandoz.
Hey, Captain. Nice to
So
meet
this
ya.
Lieutenant Sandoz
I guess
becomes
Wallace
a
already
regular
told you some
member
stuff
of your
about
crew
me.
that trains the other
It
pilots.
wasn't my fault.
And soon we also
One
meet a
of the
crazy
engine
doctor.
lights detached, so I hear you've got
Wow.
a gig for me. But just to check real quick.
Jamie is apologizing for making you want to buy it.
Well,
Jamie, personally, I am on the side of making John want to buy stuff because he has done that for years, maybe decades to me.
So-
It's just $1 more.
and here's the first plot twist. Now things are happening. This explosion in space is sending out all these little.
Ooh, Praxis Wave.
Exactly. I thought the same thing. They look like little black holes, but I'm not sure that they are. But they definitely are problems throughout
Right.
the galaxy. It's really beautiful animation, like that 80s kind of Robotech-y we talked about. I like it. Oh no! Oh no! And there's one of those things. Look what it did! It just ate a building. I guess
That's
it is,
not good.
It is like a black hole.
Oh, now your screen's getting all funky.
Yep.
We have lost contact with Lieutenant Sandoz's lander. I am detecting
Massive
a massive
electromagnetic surge. Do not adjust your sets. That's part of the game. All right, so I got silver. I've been getting silver on most after I get past the initial wave. I'm not getting golds anymore. That again, gold, as they explain in the dialogue trees, the level you get and the bonus you get is based on speed and safety, not getting damage, and probably I don't remember if what you pick up also factors in, but definitely speed does. So if I were a more radical flyer, I could get a better bonus. But let's see. All right, let's continue with our campaign. Codename Upside Down and Inside Out. Mission: fly through the waypoints, rescue the pilot, land safely. What could go wrong?
Let's find out.
So I'll pick this same person. I'll pick. Do I need no new abilities to apply?
See,
So I'll just keep
is
those.
that
multiple people in the chat asking for that digital release of the Atari 50 soundtrack. John, maybe we ought to mention that to our Atari people.
Is there
Yeah,
a report from Pegasus?
Because I mean,
I have received a transmission
reimaginings
from
of.
corporate headquarters.
Do you
However,
remember?
it is
You weren't here,
unavailable
George, but
because
last
of the
week or
widespread
a couple weeks ago, I did a live
electromagnetic
stream where I was looking at
Okay,
Game Boy
well,
Advance
I'm not
Atari
a
games.
physicist
Atari games
or
were
a
playing
I saw
Game Boy
that,
Advance.
yeah, but I didn't get to
Absolutely
join.
certain
Yeah,
that a
And
building can't just disintegrate
during
in
it,
1
there was a
second.
really good
And then-
Atari
I don't even know
techno
what those
track
lights were
on the
out there.
menu, but it's all
The
compressed on the
electromagnetic
GBA.
event was not limited to
It
It was
our
made by
landers.
Digital
Many
Eclipse.
ships
I hit
throughout
up
the
Mike
solar
Mika,
system
Mike
are
Mika over
broadcasting
on
distress
Twitter
calls.
and said,
But
"We
the
got to
matter at
get
hand,
a
which is
release
more
of this
urgent,
track.
is
Where
getting
is
the
it?" He
lander
pinged
back
his
to the
buddy
beacon.
who worked there at the
Let me
time, and
look.
so haven't seen it yet.
Lieutenant
But
Sandoz, I am
it
sending your
reminds
way
me of what sounds like is on the
schematics to
50,
an
which is
I
these
am-
reimagined game soundtracks. I thought it was just going to be sounds we already heard in the game, but no.
I just love the fact that we are now in a place with this YouTube channel and the Discord server and the podcast where we can actually make those requests of the people creating the things that we love, and they actually listen to us.
They do. They do.
Right?
All different companies, right? I mean,
Yeah,
Game,
and that's in
Arcade.
that's in large part to all these people that are in the live stream tonight. You know, if we didn't have viewers and subscribers, they wouldn't give two shits about us.
It's entirely because of you people. Yeah. Ooh, look, little
Volcano.
Yeah,
that's your enema right there.
There we go. You thought it was the tractor beam. Oh no, that's nothing. There's also stalactites that will fall on you at some places.
Oh, like
yeah,
like the worms from Another World.
Yep. Get past that. Look at all the things I picked up. Look how good I'm flying. Oh, tractor beam.
Roy and Maria said, "I got scared. I just sharted in my tighty whities."
Okay. Congratulations, or I'm sorry. Depends on how you feel about that happening. Maybe that was your goal.
Right.
I don't. Whoa!
Whoa!
It didn't hit me.
Right into the
barely
buffer.
got through. Yeah. I assume that hurts you. I've been dodging them all along. I've got to assume that hurts. There's the stalactites. There they are.
Right.
See them
yeah,
wobbling?
you can see them kind of wibbling. Yeah.
Is that a word? Wibbling? I mean, I understood it. I know what it means, but is it a word?
I mean, it's on the vinyl soundtrack. So.
Oh, okay. Wibbling remix. I like it.
Stubaka's in the house saying hello to everybody.
Come on.
No jelly beans, Stubaka. Not tonight. Tonight we just have clips.
Oh, what do we got?
Oh,
Bill Tux.
Bill Tux. Nice. Gifted a GenXGrownUp membership. Thank you, Bill. That's the gift that keeps on giving if the person resubscribes.
Look at that. Tales from the Jungle and Waste.
There you go.
Notice
Bill
no...
Tux, I will say thank you on behalf of Tales.
Ooh, I'm going to
for that
pause
membership.
and thank you. Look at the overmap here. I hadn't shown you that. A little support here. Put a little pin on.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody supports me. We're adding to my hat. Every once in a while, it gets overly cluttered, which I'm happy for. So you can. I didn't show you this before, so I paused this. You come in here and you can see what's going on. You see your objectives and where they are in the overworld map, and everything
Right.
about the mission. It's really cool. Yeah. I think you're starting to see where the $29.99 goes. You know, there's more going on.
Really surprised that you got 30% through in 2 hours. Because
too.
this feels like it would take longer.
Me too. Like we haven't unlocked one ship yet, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And there are 3 to get. Ooh, all right.
Wait.
I'm receiving transmission for the Pegasus reserved frequency. A
A
stranded pilot.
Must be.
Thank
Okay.
goodness you came by.
Jeremiah Thomas. GenXGrownUp could become heroes if they could get Atari to release the list of games from the M Network and Accolade acquisitions from your contacts at Atari. Yeah, we have asked. I haven't really pushed it, but I guess I could ask again. I think there was some NDA stuff last time I talked to them.
Yeah, I don't think we've asked in a while. It's worth asking.
Yeah.
It's been a while since they acquired that M Network stuff. Look at that! Look at that tractor beam! How good that is!
Mansion wants to know if it's coming out for the Intellivision Amico.
Yeah, I'm thinking no. Now this is my first new pilot. He'll now be in the roster. New guy.
Look at Tails paying it forward.
Look at you. Now retro Randy.
Right?
Here we go. Let's you get a big hot pink clip right there on my hat. There's a Vanguard theme for you. Notice it's no longer You're the Best from Karate Kid. Because they were demonetizing the stream every time somebody bought a membership. I've been regularly putting out videos early to thank members. We have so many people that have become members.
Ooh!
Inscrutable Owl!
You got 5 clips coming, sir.
Yeah, I got to pause. Hold on. I got to get Inscrutable Owl. So who all got the
So
memberships,
Joe
George?
Rad, Pac-Man Music Man, Bill Tux, Thor KC, and Burley King all just received gifted
that.
memberships from
Thank
Inscrutable Owl.
That's 5 more clips. My goodness, put those on there. 2, 3. Inscrutable owl. Thank you, man.
Kung Mang says, YouTube wants me to allow gifts. Well, it's up to you, but people are going nuts with the gifts tonight, so that's on
What,
you.
do you not like gifts? I like gifts. Speaking
You
of
would
which,
love
George,
a gift of that vinyl.
yes, that's where I was going with that.
I know.
Just reminding
Already
you, it's a thing. I'm sure I can get a lot more points. Like, see, I have to get out of here in a certain amount of time. You just have a timer, and they alerted me to that. It's not a surprise. I just
So
skipped over it.
Stubaka says, well, I'm going to do one thing, then I gotta go. I really wish I was in charge of my own damn calendar. Well, that's not a weird enough excuse to be allowed to leave
Yeah,
the
that's
street.
you need a
Stubaka.
better radical excuse. That just sounds like work.
Right?
Mission accomplished. Bronze. Because I'm a scrub. That's okay. I don't mind.
We had to change it to the Vanguard music like a stream or two ago,
Yeah.
Jeremiah, because we kept getting demonetized for the best around
Yeah.
Karate Kid music.
Like somebody would, Miss So would be here and buy 10 of them, and it would go, "You're the best around," and play that for like 2 minutes. And then we get a copyright ding that said, "You can't. Universal says this music is not allowed." So I had to switch it to something else. There we go. New pilot. Donald
Nice.
Coleman, elite. Ooh, he's an
Elite.
elite pilot. All right, my next mission. English is it's my native language too. A turbulent journey. Hack the target. Remove your stress. Now we're getting into the stress. Stubaka.
Well, he can do whatever the hell he wants now.
Well, now your ridiculous excuse is that you're too kind to us. Now you have a reason.
Mhm.
I gotta clip a couple of these on. That's not just one. He says, "Keep up the good work." Yes, sir. Thank you for your support. You guys
100%.
are awesome. Thank you, Stubaka.
I love now, too, that you can give thumbs up to when people
I love
send a
that.
gift over.
Yep.
Isn't that awesome?
Yep. Are you clicking? I didn't have my hand on the mouse. Are you thumbs up?
I am, yeah.
And I think as the creator, you have an extra, like you can do a heart or something. Let me go look and see.
I don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
that
yeah.
option. Let me go look.
Boop.
See.
Yeah, there's a little heart. I don't know if you can see it. But on donations, you can put a little heart on it. I just did.
Let me see. I can't see it from my side.
So maybe they see it. So Jeremiah, Stubaka, I put a heart on there. I'm not saying
I tried to do it on the gift ones, but it won't let you do it on the gift ones.
No, not on memberships. So Stubaka, Jeremiah, I have a real heart on for you. You heard me. So look at these guys. These have their own traits. Donald Coleman increases the armor value of a ship. So he has the tank ability.
Okay.
This guy, Jose Lee, has the Iron Will ability. Stress damage received is halved. So he's much more resilient. He's seen some stuff and he barely is phased by what happens in space. So here we go.
Captain, after new.
So here is the
Captain?
crazy doctor,
Damn.
Dr. Sakonis.
The light is so bright.
My migraine medicine.
Okay.
He keeps talking about some kind of medicine he sniffs. I think he might be an addict. I'm not sure, but
Oh.
so he explains how the health mechanic works. How when you take
He's
damage,
definitely standing in a very awkward place on that bridge.
yeah.
Welcome back, Commander.
Might not be good with
You know the
personal
drill.
boundaries.
You can always skip this lesson, but not until you've hacked the console.
All right, Dr. Sakonis, I'll go hack the console.
Vasco Scenario says, "Sup, bud," to GenXGrownUp.
Hiya! Thank you for being here.
Right.
Don't forget to put in that GXG Lander. If you're hoping to win a copy of this, we have 3 copies to give away. I'll put the card up after this level again. And now 2 doors open, so which way do I need to go?
Don't worry, Streamlabs has got you covered with that.
Oh, awesome. There we go. So now, again, what you can't see as well, but you'll notice under my head there are now 3 bars.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is your health damage. And
So
it's,
you
it's
don't
empty.
want to
The
see
other
that one
one's
filled up.
drain. The health damage fills up. So
Right.
you get damage. You don't want to take damage, of course.
Sean Cotter says, "Hail, on my way home with a few 2600 cards for my 2600 plus system. Frogger, Defender, Smurf, Keystone Capers, Pac-Man, and Carnival."
Oh wow!
Nice haul.
Heard a couple of Clecos in there. Is it the which Smurf? I'm guessing it's just the standard Gargamel's Castle, because there were also those cassette-based Smurf games, which are much rarer. If you scored a couple of those, I would love to get a hold of those.
Axeman, what is that? 30,008. That's his moniker. Says, hit the like button, people.
Oh, thank you.
Keith Sheehan says, GXG Lander. I think you need to go back and take a look at that. You can copy it straight out of the Streamlabs chat bot that's in there and just put it into the stream, but make sure you get the capitalization right for our bot to scrape.
Help us to make sure that we don't miss you.
Yes. Sean says it was Gargamel's Castle.
Okay, there. Ouch, ouch.
John,
there. Oh, see the little pill? There's the pill I was talking about. That will heal your damage up there.
You got an aesthetic compliment. Channel of the R says you look 32.
Wow! I'll take it. At 32, I looked 5. It's the lighting. It helps to hide the bags under my eyes. Thank you for that compliment. Sean Carter.
He's been a member for 2 months.
Getting some merch soon. Oh, thank you, Sean. Let me throw a little clip on there for you. Look at all this generosity on my hat, George. Can you see all this?
I see that. Wondering if it'll obscure your vision more than the stress levels will.
I'm gonna have to get a sombrero.
Healthcare panel. Anyway.
All right, so he's explaining the rules of the healthcare, which I understand now. Oh, did he just nullify his compliment? John
He
looks
did,
32.
but I was letting it pass.
Born in 1832. Oh man, I was feeling so good. Now I feel so bad.
I know, now he's made you feel like Mo.
So look at this. High levels of stress will cause your pilot to take more damage or even become insane.
Oh, the insane part. What happens there? Do they just take control of the ship and move it randomly?
I don't know.
Man.
But under stress, you take more damage when you hit stuff. So it builds upon the problems that you'll get. Psychological
I'd almost
treatment.
like to see you do that on purpose.
You can relieve the stress of your pilots by grabbing pills during the mission or treating them at the pilot healthcare system. So let me show you that. Here's pilot healthcare. So nobody has any stress now. You can see all 3 of them are fine. But if you go into any one of them, you have options. Psychological counseling.
All right.
This is a mix of counseling sessions and rest. It will restore the pilot's new mental and physical health, but they're out of commission for, I think, 4 missions, so you can't use them. Then there's neural reprogramming. Re-rolls your most recent traits. That's something you could have done anyway. So if you don't like that one, you get a different one. And then administer psychotropics. This is a mix between electroconvulsive therapy and a cocktail of state-of-the-art psychotropics. This will heal all stress, but it costs 500,000 credits. Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
Yes, I would say it is.
Tales from the Gentleman Way says, came for the vector piloting, staying to see a pilot go insane.
I think we got to see it. So rescue at least 3 survivors and land safely is my goal here. But I can take damage now.
Captain.
I would mention I could go for some psychotropics.
All this dialogue. Okay, here we go. You know, I'm starting to think that guy in front of this is not you at all. I think maybe it's just your pilot. Because I don't think you ever see you,
pilot,
maybe.
But maybe not.
Well, the captain of the ship.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you see the 3 little yellow arrows? You can see where you need to go.
Right.
Oop, and this whole planet's been through it. As part of the statue.
What are those little triple things up at the top that look like nuclear symbols?
Those are ship health.
Ah,
so it's like restore your hull integrity kind of thing.
Has the David Crane interview been set up yet?
Not yet.
Is a disaster. I didn't think it would be.
All kinds of things are possible. Well, we kind of did some David Crane stuff at SFGE a number of years ago, didn't we?
I don't think so.
Wasn't he at SFGE?
We've not talked to him.
Some...
Yeah, we've not talked to him if he was. Quite possible we haven't talked to him yet.
Who's the Pitfall guy?
That is David Crane.
Yeah, that's okay. We asked him a few questions in this panel.
Okay. in his
Yeah.
panel. Yes. Oh yeah, we did see him. Certainly, we saw him. Yeah. We might have been the first or second year we went. We didn't know what we didn't even spell YouTube back then.
Right.
Look at the crashed ship.
Mm. Oh, the guys running with their hands in the air. That's
Yep.
cute.
So let's see.
You should help them out. That guy needs help.
All right. So I'm
MC Mur has got a dip for Din Din. Good luck, guys. Sorry, Mur. That is not a crazy enough reason
Yeah,
to allow you to
yeah.
leave for dinner.
Dinner is a really good excuse. You need a horrible excuse.
Beam that guy up with your tractor beam. Can you do that? Poor guy's just running back and forth across the fire. That would be awesome. No.
Nope.
Poor
I tried.
guy.
Yep. But over here somewhere, apparently. Did I miss it? Oh, it's due south of us. I see. I'm going the right way. Again. Go and look.
Jeremiah says, what if he's not actually leaving for dinner? That's not crazy enough. Some people
Yeah.
just leave because they want to, so.
Nobody wants to. Everybody wants to stay, right?
Retro Jack says, I gotta run. Link's burning his dinner. So now we have a dinner theme for people leaving.
Here we go. Going down. All right. There's the first pilot, Survivor. There he is. JC!
Like, folks.
What's going on
Ah,
here?
thank
Love
you,
your passion
JC.
and appreciate your dedication to the channel. Oh, now I got to pause because I got to go put a great big heart on that because you're the best. There we go. And then I got to put some more stuff on my hat because it's not full yet. There it is. Thank you,
Now that
JC.
heart I see.
There we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so we got one pilot. Survivor rescued. That's one. All right, and away we go.
I like the little animation of the wings on the ship folding in and out.
Yes.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Nice attention to detail.
I agree. It's really
You know, it's a programmer who spent like 2 weeks on that, and his boss was like, "We don't have time for that.
Yeah,
Get it done. It's gonna be cool."
Right. So he stayed late and did it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness.
Retro Randy, I'm a little late to join. What's the goal? Do you mean the goal of the game, Retro Randy, or the game of this live stream? Or the goal of this live stream, rather?
I'm gonna guess he means the game, and the goal changes from mission to mission. In this particular one, I'm rescuing some pilots or survivors. In other ones, you're oh look, there's some asteroids coming down.
Right.
In others, some form of landing to do something. Sometimes you go through checkpoints. Sometimes you're racing something.
It's almost like a Firefly situation, right? Though, like get a job, get paid, keep
for
flying.
hire. Yeah, you overall work for this company, but they give you missions. Coming in hot. There we go. Another survivor. Boom.
And so survivors are different than pilots. You don't get to add them to your roster. They're just generic things.
Some survivors are pilots.
Oh.
They usually tell you if you're going to encounter a pirate. A pilot.
Retro Randy was asking about the game. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. There we go. Oh, I keep hitting the left trigger, which is how your map goes away. But so somewhere due south here is going to be another one. There it is. I'm free falling. There we go.
Free falling.
That's right, Tom Petty.
Just watched This Is the End the other day, and I love that line at the end where he's about to eat him as a cannibal. He says, "You were being petty, Tom Petty."
All right, so I've gotten my pilots, so now you see there's just one thing left: land safely. And speaking, was it Retro Randy? You can see your objectives. In this one, it was just rescue at least 3 survivors and then land safely. Those are the 3 things, 2 things I have to do: 3 pilots and then that. So.
But land safely at a specific spot, because technically you've landed safely right there.
I have, yeah. The land at the extraction point, I guess. Yeah, right. You're taking right.
Power driven. Survivors are just ship ballast. Bears Loving Gaming, no, this is not the Switch version. It is the Steam game, not demo. We actually have early access to the full game, which is what we're showing you now.
Correct. And who said if I keep singing Tom Petty, I'll get a copyright strike? I think you have to be vaguely on tune, Jeff.
Yeah, and I am not vaguely on tune at all.
All right. Still working my way over here. Can I look at the map and see where it's at? It's like way over there. I can't scroll that map though. Is one thing I can't do. So it's way over there somewhere. I'm gonna work my way back.
JC has a good point. He says they've been able to capture the slower pace of the original game when it could have easily been just a shooter.
Mm-hmm. There ain't no shooting. It's all piloting. Now I just took. You see, I bumped it and it said. In fact, I'll do it again so you can see because I'm gonna intentionally take some damage. So watch where it shows stress. I'll bump into this wall here. +7 stress. See?
All right.
And now I probably
Still waiting for you to make your pilot go insane.
Well, now that we can, I'll do it in a second. After we finish this mission, we'll redo a mission and make him go insane. How about that? I would also like to see what insanity looks like.
So since Bears brought it up in the question, he's saying he'll pick it up for a Steam Deck. Just so everybody is aware, I'll say this again. It's coming out PC both on Steam and the Epic stores, Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and the Atari VCS. So you have all those choices. It's $29.99 across the board.
Same on all platforms. All right. Doot, doot. A little spin and grab some extra pickups. Well, it looks like we're going back to where we started the game, or this level rather.
Yeah, that's the little arrow on the billboard, I remember.
There it is. Here we are. Oh, the stabilizer is so good.
Look, the flames, it kind of gives me like the feeling of oh shoot, now I can't think of the movie. This is when you're getting old, you can't think of the name of one of your favorite movies of all time with the replicants and
Blade
Harrison
Runner.
Ford. Blade Runner. Jesus Christ, I couldn't think of
How
that.
do I know that and you don't?
I know, because you didn't even watch that until
Yep.
like 6 years ago.
So look, so now I have stress. I'm 27% stressed with my
Oh,
default
yeah.
pilot. And I've
He's
gained,
smiling, though.
Ooh, I've gained repairman
Mm,
and a new pilot. So one of those survivors was a pilot.
okay.
Who knew? So let's redo that one and see if we can't go insane, shall we? Yeah. While I'm
Howard
here,
Ribbon says he wished there was multiplayer. Could have been fun.
While I'm here, I'll go ahead and pop this up again. We do have 3 keys to give away for this game. It comes out tomorrow. This is the full version we're playing. You can have it too on the Steam platform. We're going to give away 3 of them tomorrow. Be sure you put in hashtag GXGLander, just like you see it on the screen there. And keep an eye on the community tab of our YouTube channel where we'll pick winners and announce them and have you contact us for your key. So, and I know you have your little bot that'll do that periodically, remind everybody, right, George?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Awesome. All right,
It's on a break right now. It's union rules.
let's go insane.
All right.
Now, I don't know if this is permadeath, but again, it's not my main
Captain,
playthrough, so
I
I
have-
don't care.
So,
Let's see what going insane. Like, do you lose the pilot? I wonder. Let's find out.
Jeremiah's wondering if we might get a Lunar Lander recharged. I mean, it's probably not out of the realm of possibility,
Yeah,
but
I think they would make 2 of them. I don't know.
I don't think we would see it anytime soon.
All right.
Channel Yars, will there be a giveaway for Yars Academy? I mean,
Well, if the game happens, then perhaps.
yeah.
I don't even yet know who's publishing it. I mean, Atari is going to be responsible for it, but I don't know like who's making it. He's not shared that with me yet. Oh, so look how stressed out I am.
Oh,
Look at how
yeah.
everything's going crazy. Look at my
Right.
radar. The radar is like, nope, you
Mhm.
can't, nope. And look at the crazy mouth on the screen.
Wow.
I'm super hurt. Things are stopping to work. Like, does that hurt me when I fly into that? Ah!
Oh!
It adds more stress. It's like a hallucination, and flying through it added more stress. Oh man! So note to self, don't fly into hallucinations. So everything's vibrating back there?
Right?
Get some health for my ship, but...
Yeah, that doesn't help your stress at all, though,
No.
which is cool.
Ah! Not good! Look at the eyeball down there. Oh, return to game or self-destruct. No, I don't want to self-destruct. I want to go insane. I have a specific way I'd like to die. Oh, the music too. I know you can't hear that, George, but the music gets all like they scratched the record. It's like rear.
Oh, funny.
We're getting there. It's really not great. The nice thing about the hallucination is it doesn't add damage to your ship. I can just fly through it for this might do it. Here we go.
Oh, insanity. Take a rehab pill or something.
Insanity detected. Oh, what? There's a pink elephant. They're coming for me.
That's too funny. Oh, the elephant's just hanging out. It's chasing you. Look at that. The elephant's chasing you.
Insanity is after me.
That's funny.
The music is
Take a
constantly
red
trippy
pill
right
ASAP.
now. I haven't seen any
This
pills.
place is a disaster. I didn't
Yeah,
think it
my
would be
brain is a
this bad.
disaster.
Don't even ask me what the gravity disturbances are. Captain,
Oh, there's a pill.
I'm not sure
Look,
we
there's
can
a
really
pill.
leave these people
Don't
here,
take it.
even if we do.
Be a man.
Look, it's
The
a
pills are
hallucination.
chasing you.
It's a
Take
hallucination.
the hallucination pills.
It's not a real pill. It's a hallucination.
Take one of those. That would be awesome.
They're after
Look,
me.
look at the pink elephant. Oh, you took the good one.
It did a little bit, but I'm still.
You need to get insane again.
I think George just said we need to get crazy. Insanity detected.
I love that.
What sensors on the ship will detect insanity?
Is that saying fuel low? I think your fuel's
Yeah, my
running
fuel's
out
down to 9% because I've been flying around here going insane.
You got to hit a pink elephant before you run out of fuel. Oh!
Oh,
What happened? That kill you?
yep. I'm just dead.
Wow.
Wow. So does that kill my pilot? Stress is 99 of 100, but I guess he's still with us. So I go to my pilots. That's permanent. I've got to deal with it now. So I need health care, so psychological counseling. Yes, doctor, start treatment. And it's free, but it costs 4 missions. So you see he's receiving medical treatment in sickbay now. All right. Yeah, JC. Oh, we knew you didn't mean LCD with the pink elephants.
A little too much LDS.
That's right, Cap. So here's, hey Thomas. So here's another one of those crazy missions that is totally different than anything else. I have to protect this dome because these asteroids are falling. So I can't use that guy. He's receiving treatment. See, there's a new model. There's two more new model. David Coleman increases armor value. I think that would be good for this one. So I'm going to go in there. Let's see what abilities. Still have the same abilities, so we'll leave those alone. Oh no, wait a minute. The force shield is really nice to have, but we don't have it yet. I think these guys will give you a force shield.
Oh, okay.
So, please,
Because they have one around their
I have
city.
Ben Franklin's daughter just showed up? What the hell?
That's the girl who's training my pilots.
Oh, okay.
Now, I have to pick up these little shield units that'll give me the ability to
Sorry,
ram
Electrodome.
asteroids.
We are just one lander trying to fight off.
So I'm gonna skip this, because I know what to do. I've only accomplished this once. It has to stay alive for 99 seconds. So there's one of them. So the trick is, first you gotta get it. Then you gotta smash into something. Ugh. I got that one. Smash into these. Only when you have the shield on, and it keeps you from It protects the settlement, of course. But the trick is you got to find one, get to it, and get back to the... Come on. There. It's that little...
Yeah, the one that's over there, the
Yep.
Pegasus symbol.
Got it. Oh, here's another one. That, yeah, I know. Get it, get it, get it. Oh, couldn't get there in time. Dang it. 30 more seconds. Give me that.
Oh, that's gonna hurt you.
Ouch, ouch. Yeah, that hurt. Stress and everything. There's a Pegasus thingy over there. I need to go get it. Come on. Tractor beam is for the win. Dang it!
You missed that though.
You ain't wrong.
17.
Oh.
Super Nacho says, if your character turns into a chihuahua with a bar of soap thinking it's a chocolate bar, this is the coolest game ever, Spaceman.
So I failed. I gotta try it again.
Unidentified
I
lander.
told you I would shoot. Why didn't you
Are you with
believe
the
me?
evacuation team?
All right, come on. So why you put them together? Who does that help?
The programmer.
Yes. The guy that stayed extra to make the little wings flap.
Right.
Get it.
Stimpy Prime Rib says.
Give me that. Okay, I got one. Now, to stop this thing. Got one. Okay. That. Okay, I got one. Get over here. I'm doing a little better this time, I think. Ooh, that was close.
Right. Pegasus.
Oh, I missed it. I'm trying to use the turbo boost to
Right.
get to him. It's working a little bit. Just not enough.
Down to 27, 25 seconds now. Oh, that's large. Tractor beam's got good pull.
It does, yeah. I'm real happy with that tractor beam.
12, 10, 8, 7,
Get this one.
6,
Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we did it. I think we did it. Yes.
Time.
Whoo! Goodness. Kun Mong, good point. This is definitely several levels above a recharge game. I would agree
Yeah.
wholeheartedly.
I mean, even just the story alone puts it above a recharge.
There's plenty to do. It's not just like go for the high score again.
Right.
In fact, I don't care about the score. I'm more interested in the story and the different missions, you know? So now that you've saved them, this is where they go, hey, you like that shield? Would you like one? New ability discovered. They give you this shield.
There you go.
So now you have this little shield you can use, just like an asteroid shield. You can deploy it just for
Right.
a moment. Yep.
I mean, it's a smart game mechanic to let you play with something so you get used to it and then offer it to you
That's
afterwards.
right. Yep. All right. Bronze. I had a failure. But now we have a force shield. So I can go into my ships. And now I have to pick because I only have 3 slots. What do I do? So I'm going to take the force shield and I'm going to put it on the turbo boost because that I don't find that as useful because it sends you spinning out of control so fast.
Power Driven's talking about,
Mhm.
yeah, that even though it's short, replayability seems great, which
I mean,
makes the $30 feel a little bit easier to swallow.
I mean, I'm playing it again and having a great time.
And you've still only played easy mode. You haven't played any of the other modes yet.
So where are we at now? Landing at Mariner Base. So we need to go land safely on this place. We still can't take that guy because retrieving medical treatment. Armor value. I don't care. We'll take another guy we haven't taken before. Take this guy. Now we're around Mars, no longer the moon. We're catching up with where I was in my main playthrough, but still several ways away from it. Super Nacho says, I spend more time playing the challenges than the high score mode.
It appears that the incomplete reports
It depends on the recharged. Like Berserk's challenges were nothing, but like the Yar's challenges are great. But I can relate to that. Yeah. Story. It's good story. I'm just skipping through it to get back to doing cool stuff. Land safely. Here we go. Look at my cool shield now. So now I have tractor beam and a cool shield. I'm guessing it uses fuel or something. I don't remember. Mines. So I don't know if you can tell, but gravity. So I'm not touching the controller. Look how slowly I'm falling. Almost none. Because I guess I'm out on the station orbiting Mars. So there's no gravity pulling me down. It's just navigation entirely. Which is a neat variety. It doesn't always have to be the same thing, and they don't. Pretty cool. I'm a fan. I like the recharge titles, but I like the direction they took with this one. Something new and different. And you know what else, George? It gives me hope for the Yar's, not sure what it's called. The Yar's Not Academy.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody else tell me in the chat. I'm just drawing a blank. We just covered it last week. Anyway, that Yar's thing. It's another one that's not more of the same. Will it be the same? No. Will it be different? Yes. Will we like it? Maybe. Rising. Thank you, Nacho. Yeah, I was drawing.
Oh, yeah, Yar's right.
Yes, appreciate it. Now, even these things, and they warn you, those turrets will shoot at you because they don't know how to tell asteroids from ships because the sensors are down. So they shoot at you, too.
Their AI is messed up. They didn't pay their chat GPT fee this month.
Get some stuff. Tractor beam for the win. Look at that. Look at my health, 200%. Ooh, ouch. Well, correction, 193 because I just got hit. We're about to shoot. See it flashing. Ugh.
Ooh.
If I could time it, I could. Ugh. There we go. See there? Ow! I didn't time it.
It's interesting. You don't have any lasers of your own.
It's no offensive.
Right.
No offensive.
Just like the original game.
I'm waiting to fall with gravity, and it's not going to happen. So I forgot I had to do my own flying. Down we go. Come on. It's a totally different way to fly. Oh, yeah. I got to go through this little cavern. See that little patch there? And yes, it can be done.
Oof.
Thanks to stabilizers.
Invincible.
Now that mine will go off, so I need to get past it. There we go. Whew. Here's the yellow. 5,000 credits. Oh, that's even better than the red ones. All right, so I got to keep going this way. There's nothing over there for me.
Jeremiah Thomas, I gotta go. The building next to me just blew up. A ship came down on top of it and tried to push aboard at the last second. They were not successful.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for the silly excuse. Thanks for playing along.
I'm gonna have to give a silly excuse myself because I gotta take care of the wife going to bed.
Oh, do you? All right. Well, where are we at? We've been at this about an hour. I think maybe
a little over an hour.
Another 10, 15 minutes. I usually do 90 minutes or so on these.
I can hang out till then.
If you're here watching the live stream to see if this game is for you, I think we have seen what you need to see to know, I think, whether it's for you. Again, if you just played the demo, not that representative of the game, honestly. A lot more to do than I was expecting, and I'm really happy about that.
Oh, that cannon's just waiting to pound you.
I know.
Look at that.
But I have a cool shield, so nanner.
It still gave you some insanity things, though,
Did
I
it?
think. Well, because it makes sense, right? Because
Yeah, I still
even
get
though
fired
your
on.
shields are there, the pilot's still freaking out. Yeah.
Right. I'm still getting shot. Down to 39 fuel. I need to pick up the pace here. See, this guy is not the guy who gets free stabilizer. Different
JC
pilot.
wants to know about difficulty settings. Yeah, they're at the very beginning. You choose between 3 difficulty settings. So, but once you're playing, you're in that.
Correct. Whoa. Ugh.
Oof.
Stress. Well, I got to kind of pick up the pace because my fuel is running out.
Right.
34% fuel. Come on.
Oh, you missed that fuel there.
Yeah, I know I
You
did.
could have
but
tractor beamed it.
I was afraid these slowing down. Yeah, the tractor beam would have done it. I was afraid too much slowing down, but here's my landing spot though. So
Oh, yeah.
I know low fuel. I'm trying to land right now. Yes.
Wow.
The
15%.
receiver is attached to the platform. It shouldn't
And you
be too
refuel
hard
when you
to
land, of
verify our
course, so
credentials in
just-
orbit
Right.
anymore.
Mission accomplished. All right, I think we got at least one more in us. So while we're paused, we'll remind everybody again about the giveaway. Through the generosity of Atari, they have given us 3 extra keys that we can give away to anybody we like. If you're nice to us, if you're mean to us, we can pick any criteria. The criteria we've chosen is random. So at some point during the live stream in the chat here, put hashtag GXGLander, just like you see it there, all uppercase GXGL. GXG stands for, again, best YouTube ever. That's us, GenXGrownUp Lander. So the letters don't line up, but I think it's accurate. It'll be
close
right here. Right, the winners will be announced in the community tab. Yeah, Glenn had a really good point there. In the community tab of the YouTube channel, we'll tag you if you won and tell you how to claim your key. So it would behoove you to, I guess, subscribe so you can check out the community tab tomorrow if you haven't already. Yeah, we'll check once the live stream is processed and we can go through the chat. We'll pick our winners. We'll post those winners, and they'll have a few days. And if you're picked and don't check the community tab in a few days, we're going to repick. So make sure you're there. Make sure you're there. All right. What do you say, George? One more mission? We got one more in us?
I mean, as long as it's not a 6-hour mission,
No, you've seen
we're
them.
probably okay.
They're not that long.
Prime Rib, make sure you capitalize GXG and L.
Just to be safe.
Good.
Yep.
Just to be safe.
Same for you, Aaron.
I have learned the trait Super Saver. Is that like when I go to Aldi, I double my coupons?
Right.
Let's go see. Let's look at my pilots. Fuel consumption is greatly reduced. Oh, well, this guy now, he has
Right.
upped the armor and reduced fuel consumption. That's pretty good. Huh. All right. All right, one more mission. Continue the campaign. The Lone Ranger. Oh, I don't think I've done this one.
Hmm.
I'm not sure I have. Doesn't look familiar. All right. Well, let's take. He's still out. Will it say how many levels left? Just says he's still under psychotherapy. I don't know how many missions until he can come back in. But we'll use this guy because he has that new
Captain,
ability.
I've had but I
So again, story. Don't want to spoil it. Moving on.
Xbox Series X Dirt Box HOR. I'm not going to say that out loud. Yes, it is available and playable on the Xbox Series X. It will be released tomorrow for a price of $29.99.
Or on Steam for free if you win.
If you win.
Same price. I definitely have not seen this one. So good way to finish the game with something that's new to me even.
So Kung Mang says, Stretch Armstrong has stolen my Rubik's Cube. I have to catch him on my green machine before he puts it in his Easy Bake Oven. Have a great night.
That's amazing. That might be the best one yet.
Like 7
He worked in all kinds of
references there. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
All right, so get over
looks
here.
like we're locked out.
Hover.
But maybe if we can land or hover the lander near that console, we can open the door.
Door open. All right, here we go.
In you go.
I'm getting a little more bold about my flight. Well,
Oh,
maybe I shouldn't. I'm trying to be a little faster since clearly speed is an issue. Oh, apparently I'm not going back out that way.
mm-mm.
Bug meat is here.
Wants to know about the hat clips.
Now be nice to bug meat. You know who that is, right, George?
I know it's bug meat. That's what I know.
It's my daughter.
Oh, well, she used to have like her real name. I thought.
Now she's bug meat.
And your daughter calls you by the name John. That seems.
Well, She didn't want to out herself as being my daughter, I guess. So she would say.
So
"Hey,
you did it
hey,
for her.
Dad.
Way
I did
to
it
go,
for her."
Dad.
Yeah. Well, that's Dad's job is to out you as being a cool kid. Whoa!
You skipped past all that and grabbed yourself some stress.
Well, but
That is an awesome job of
But
flying.
I have to go back though because I have to get over here to unlock this door. Look at all the pistons and stuff down there. What? Oh, they're making ships or ship parts or something. Aren't they?
Something.
Get up here.
Channel of the R says, gotta go. The next wave of Kotals has invaded the Razak solar system. They took Prince Albert and put him in a can.
Outstanding. That's great. That's currently my runner-up for the evening. That's a great tune. That's really good. Yeah, and you could have stopped with Yars. We did the Prince Albert too.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so now I get a second chance at this fuel, I guess. Whoa!
Missile.
Whoa!
Oh, homing missile. Oh, yeah. Stop and wait for it. That's a good
I was
idea.
turning on my shield though.
Oh,
that was on
invincible.
purpose. Yeah, I did the little invincible shieldy thing.
So Bugmeat still wants to know what the clips are for. You've
Oh.
outed her, but not answered her question.
That's true. So every time someone shows some generosity with a membership or a super chat or a contribution, I'm adding to the clutter on my hat as a visual representation of my gratitude. And plus, and then I don't have to stop the game to do so. Yeah. So all of this is all the generosity we've seen in the live stream tonight. Bugmeat. Isn't that awesome?
Jeff Leno had a good question with that missile. He said, could you drag it back to the
It is
gun?
not responding to any of my transmissions.
Oh!
Oh boy.
That never occurred to me. I would say, so there's a checkpoint. Let's land.
And
get
the
the
survivor,
yeah. He's on the little stretcher. That's cute.
Captain. the
Low-level AI
low-level
constructs in the factory.
constructs in
Several
the
demolition
factory
charges were
informed me that
activated
several
nearby. We have
demolition
150
charges
seconds
were
to get out.
activated nearby.
All right.
We have
In other words,
150
get on your
seconds
giddy
to
up.
disable them before they
Now you
detonate.
wish you had that turbo boost.
Kinda. Yeah. That was awesome. Just hoovered all that up. Oh, there's nothing over here. That's not the way out. Well, there's still lots of...
No, I thought you were going that way for a reason, but yeah, no.
Oh, I thought that was the way out.
Well, it just got you a whole bunch of stuff,
It
though,
was...
so maybe that was helpful.
Ouch!
That probably wasn't
So
helpful.
the harder you hit it, the more damage
There's
you take,
that
by the
missile.
way. Oh, there's some insanity for me. Oh, my insanity is like halfway.
Ooh.
100 seconds to get out of dodge.
Oh, you're going to bang that.
Don't worry. We're good.
Jamie Jones O'Brien, welcome to GXG.
Oh, my goodness. I gotta stop. I got the clip on my hat. There's more kindness. Thank you, Jamie. Here we go. There's... how awesome. Thank you for that. All right, here we go. 90 seconds. I think we're okay. I think we're all right. Oh, some more landmines. And some insanity around the landmines. Oh, there's some health, though. Minus
Some
10.
de-stress. That's
Yeah.
that's for
You're
the-
right. Yeah, right.
Hidden track with $2. The clips worked like this.
Let's test it. Yes, it worked perfectly, just like that. Thank you. Wow, Hidden, thank you. Got 60 seconds. There's your star for that super chat. Thanks for that. Whoa! Yeah. Tractor beam doesn't slow you down in case you're trying. Go. Whoa! Almost there. Stay on target.
Right there. If you
Stay
bring the
on
lander over
target.
to that transmitter,
This is
we can override
the place that opens the
demolition
door,
charges.
right?
Yep.
But it looks different. I guess it's a different... Oh, it's that... Yeah, I forgot. Now
The-
that's the up tunnel.
I'll tell you, the variety of missions is cool.
I
What's
think
going on,
we
Aaron?
should
I see you there.
Put those charges there.
Thank
They
you.
must not want anyone to know what they're up
This is
to.
Gen Xer himself and loves the channel. I love you. Thank you for watching. Oh, gotta land. Come on. Zoop. Little acrobatic landing there, and I get bonus
I saw
points for
that.
that.
Time to buzz the tower.
There we go. Boop. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. Excellent.
Bug meat 4. Again,
Bug
more
meat!
clips, damn it.
More clips, damn it. All right.
She got
Thank
more
you
money
so
than you,
much.
so.
Almost I got to put clips on clips here. What's going on? There we go. Oh. Pop over here and put some hearts on these. You guys, thank you for your memberships. You'll definitely get the Friday plays on Thursday. That's a for sure. I get those done in time, so you'll have that for sure. And anytime I can give you videos early, I do. Plus, you'll have all that custom emoji in there. Plus, you'll get a little badge next to your name. All kinds of cool stuff. In fact, we might have enough members now, George, to add more custom emoji. It was that's what it's limited
right.
by, is how many you get. How many? It's based on more members, the more stuff you can upload, I guess, is the deal.
John really could use a sombrero like the nacho one from Despicable Me 2.
Captain, the Dragonfly pilot.
The
has
Dragonfly
just regained
pilot, so I'm probably going to get the
consciousness.
Dragonfly shortly because I just got this new pilot. So let's go see.
Right.
Again, I'm not going to read all this and spoil all. Look at all Thomas showing off all the emoji. Yep. And let's look at the ships that I get. So I didn't get the Dragonfly yet, but I'm guessing that's next. I can't wait to see how it flies differently. So I never even got to that. And then, so look, so let's back out. So let's exit the main menu. So that's exactly where I'm at. And look, I just redid the same work I did.
Wow.
About an hour 20. I'm at 34%. So that's exactly where I got to. So look at Aaron. Now Aaron is up there.
Yep.
Oh, Aaron, here comes another clip for you. There we go. All fitting on there. The best fun, George, is after the live stream, I take them off. So I have this card that they go on, and I have to resort them by color and put them all back on this little card.
You put them on the hat by color?
Well, no. I group them by color on here so that when I put them on, there's a variety of colors. That's all.
Okay.
So,
You could just randomly put them on the card and randomly put them on the hat.
George, who are you talking to? We don't do things randomly around here.
That's probably pretty true.
All right. So, George, you have some responsibilities. I'm going to wrap it up for this evening. Thank you all so much for being here. And look at all your generosity. Look at all this kindness. This is the stuff that's going to keep us making more and more content. Look, we have a weekly podcast every Thursday you can listen to. If you don't listen to the podcast already, what are you waiting for? It's the same kind of stuff you see on YouTube and then some. Every single week on Thursday, go to any podcast tool and search for GenXGrownUp. New videos coming out. I have a brand new interview with Gary Kitchen, the guy who did the Donkey Kong port, and I asked him point blank, did Coleco tell you to half-ass this game? He gave me an answer. We're going to share that shortly. Plenty of stuff happening. I'm so thankful that you're here on the stream with us tonight. It's a great time. I enjoyed doing it. George, I appreciate you making time, carving out of your night to hang out with me, help me keep up with the chat, because as you see, you got to pay attention to this game.
Yeah, that's not an easy one to do.
Going back and
both
forth
things
could be
on.
tough, but
Yeah.
oh, look at Power Driven. Look at that hashtag. Look, he's trying to ingratiate himself for a free key. I know what you're doing. I get it.
Right.
It is appreciated.
I just want to point out that the hat you're wearing with all the clips on it is an SFGE hat.
Southern Fried Gaming Expo.
For those who are on the live stream and are wondering, that's a convention in Atlanta, Georgia every year in July that we make the pilgrimage to. And the last couple of times, specifically last year, we had a lot of our fans come out to meet us. We did a special private event for them. We do a couple of panels each time. Sometimes they ask us to host the main stage for them. It's a really great retro game convention that has free play video games and pinball and a whole bunch of other stuff, including hot sauce contests and pro wrestling and museums for old art.
Yep.
If you have the opportunity to get to Atlanta in July, I think it's the 19th this year, show up to SFGE.
Jeremiah, I'm back. The abort button worked. Yeah, but why has John not participated in the hot sauce challenge? At SFGE, I don't know. I don't know why.
I don't think we've had time to get you signed up for it
I
yet.
guess.
I'll reach out
year.
to the
We'll check and see.
to the showrunners and tell them, look, just put a GXG chair up there.
Just put a placeholder. Yeah, we'll put George there and kill him.
No, that would be the end of George.
Get GXG on Hot Ones. Yeah, I'll sit there. I'll sit up there I'll do the Hot Ones challenge. Unfortunately, I'm not nearly the celebrity that I think I am, so it's not going to happen.
John he would handle the hot sauce. If you would want crazy video action, you'd put me up there.
Yeah. Well, you'd just die.
I probably would.
Dramatic.
That'd be the best ratings they ever had.
All right, let's get you out of here, George. Thank you,
Yes, sir.
everybody here, for your attendance, for your kind words, for your generosity. One more chance. Let's go ahead and pop this up one more time as I'm getting out of here. If you haven't yet, be sure you put hashtag GXGLander in the chat for a chance to win one of 3 free copies of this game on Steam. That's it. That's all I have to say. I thank you. I love you. George, you're the man. Appreciate you being here. Everyone,
Absolutely,
have a
sir.
great rest of your night. Good luck. Hope you get to win a copy of this game. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully it won't be too long. Good night.
See you guys.
Click.